any kind of information that you have received, one of the things that is very imperative to do is to fact check. And today is International Fact Checking Day. I mean, there's so many things that we've seen on the internet. There's so many information that is spreading across, but some of the things that we fail to do is to cross-check, is to verify, to see whether there's some truth in there. You know, sometimes there may be some bit of truth, but it will not be all truth. That's where we have misinformation, malinformation, and all of that coming in. But as today is International Fact-Checking Day, I want us to go through some of the things that, you know, we saw or we used to read when we were children that we thought that they were so true. But when we grew up, we realized that, you know what, the information has been altered a bit. And some of it is this very first one. Let me read it out for you. You don't need to wash your hands for 20 seconds. Actually, the Center for Disease Control recommends washing for at least 20 seconds, about as long as it takes to sink right. And so, you know, happy birthday. So, I mean, when you say happy birthday twice, you know, then you are washing your hands. So there was nothing really to it, but it's actually good that you do wash your hands for, you know, at least 20 seconds. But we're made to believe that, you know what, you don't have to do that. No, chemicals, everything. But it is indeed, you know, the opposite, that we need to wash our hands for about at least 20 seconds. And there's another one, that shaving hair makes it grow back thicker. Nope. It's just an optical illusion due to cut ends feeling coarser than the natural tapered tips. And so these are some of the things that, you know what, we used to see. There's one of them that they used to say that, you know what, when you are bathing and you keep singing, you are going to see all of the dwarfs, you are going to see spirits, everything across, you know, and you'll be so scared. As a child, I remember going to the bathroom, and I love to sing, so I'll sing in the bathroom, and my mom will shout, you know that you're inviting spirits onto yourself and all of that. But when we grew up, we realized that, you know what, you don't need all of those chemicals, you know, getting into your system, and it will do you no good. And so I think that these are some of the things that they used to scare us with. But over the years, I mean, we've evolved. Information is all across social media. Those times it was just in our homes, our parents telling us not to do this. If you do this, this will happen. But right about now, we see, you know, things happening on social media, and it's in line with people's emotions. Everything is at stake, all right? So you don't want to slander someone, you don't want to commit libel or defamation or whatever. So you have to make sure that everything that you're doing, if you see an information on a particular page, there's so many things that a lot of these bloggers, you know, these social media activists are using as clickbait. So maybe they post, you know, some information that is not true. You go and you click on it, and then you end up looking at something that is entirely wrong and not true. Another thing is they used to say that you only need sunscreen on sunny days. That is wrong. UV rays can damage your skin even on cloudy days, so apply this SPF daily. All right, so that's what we're told. You know, when the sun is shining, that's the only time that you need to apply sunscreen. Baby, that's a big lie. You know, you have to make sure that you do everything, you know, in moderation. But as time goes on, we'll be talking to you about some of the things that you need to fact check. And we have organizations like the Media Foundation for West Africa that is, you know, really dedicated into fact checking and all of that. We'll be bringing you much details about that, so that at least, I mean, if we've not taught you anything this April, these are some of the things that you can actually learn. But we're getting into an interesting conversation. I have here, I call him the man of the moment. I mean, he gives me so much joy every time I see him. Kwaku Shai is in the building. I hope you can hear the song that is playing on the background.
Yeah.
Can you hear the song? What song is that? Soli. Yeah. So we can, if you can hear, can you do something about that? I know it happens in the course of, you know, the job. So don't worry. Let's take a line or two from the song.
Yani sole break bokwe sole dano sole pray anopa bompaye. What way? Oh, Shai.
Yeah.
Them try to calculate me, but them no feet. Them try to steal my star and kill my shine.
Nyamenkwa, Kwaku Shai. But wait, I don't want us to go back to maybe the inspiration behind the song because we've done all of that. But I want to know what are some of the, the very things that people are saying, some of the testimonies that you're receiving from this very song.
This song I recorded it personally by personal experience, and so the song
it speaks to you.
Yes. It's personal to me. Releasing it, I didn't really think that people would be able to connect with the song that much. But, all the time I keep getting messages like this song is inspirational, this song is inspiring me, this song has lifted me up, this song has taught me a lot. I keep getting those messages all the time, and I'm surprised how they are able to connect with a song that is personal to me.
Yeah.
And I think the message in it, if you really understand the message, it speaks a lot of volumes.
Yeah, it is very clear. And I see you go stand right in front of a cross on there. It is very spiritual though. I don't know how you manage to convey, such a message and also adding these very elements of spirituality into it. How do you sometimes combine all of these things?
I'm personally spiritual. That is personal to me.
Right.
I'm quite spiritual. I grew up in the Muzama Disco Christo Church with my parents, and that church is a very spiritual church, and so I grew up paying attention to the God factor, and so in my everything, I do not forget that. And I am from a very traditional home as well. And so both angles.
You're very strong on there. Well, for those of you who don't know and are listening in, we're chit-chatting. We are having a personal conversation with Kwaku Shai, and he is the winner for Mentor Season 14. He is the reigning champion right about now. I mean, Mentor stand, we are last year, and then, we are in a new year. I mean, looking back from that journey through to now, what are you most grateful for?
I'm grateful for the fan base. The fan base is multiplying. It keeps multiplying all the time. And you realize that when you step out into an environment, you are fished out early. Somebody's like,
okay,
you're Kwaku Shai, right?
Yeah.
You're Kwaku Shai, right? You are both way, and that alone. Coming from that environment where it's very difficult to even reach these levels of life. I feel so grateful for that, and I think I'm much grateful also to the fans for their support.
And it is good, it is fulfilling. I mean, we've had many conversations, and one of the things that you were, very much interested in doing was to have a proper homecoming. Go to your people and thank them. Walk me through the entire homecoming of Kwaku Shai.
So right from the reality house, we stepped out, to the 7 clans of the Dangbe land. And so we've been going around to present myself to the chiefs and to say thank you to them, and also to invite them to their homecoming. So we've been to Adan, we've been to Ningo, we've been to Pram Pram, we've been to Klo, we've been to Sudoku, we've been to Pom, and now we're going to Shai Hills. Shai Hills is my home. And so we reserve that for the last. And so we are expecting all the paramountcies on the Dangbe land, which we've made a visit to be present on the day. So during the day, we have a Deba, a grand Deba, where all these chiefs will be seated to receive me. And then in the evening, we have a show. So where my colleague contestants are all coming to support me.
Are all of them coming?
Church Boy, DNA, Tiki, Achedie, all of them. They are coming, and then also my colleague artists from the Dangbe side of life, they will all, hop on, to perform, and so we give the fans a show.
And when is all of this happening?
It's happening on Friday. That's 3rd April.
Tomorrow, 3rd April. What time is it?
So we're having the deba during the day, starting in the morning, and then in the evening. By 2 in the afternoon, we should close with the deba, so the chiefs can go back and then rest. Then in the night,
it's all ours. Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's a good initiative, but are people going to pay for it? What is it like? Is it free? What should we be expecting?
Yeah, it's free. You know, they've supported me throughout the competition. They voted. They came in their numbers to the National Theatre to support. I think it's just the right time for me to just, appreciate them also. And so it's basically free.
It's basically free. Run me through the venue, the time, and the venue, the time.
So we're going to Shai Hills.
And the itinerary again.
Shai Hills is Doyimu. I hope you know Shai Hills.
I know Shai Hills.
Yeah, so Shai Hills. Then the time is 9 in the morning to 2 for the daytime.
Okay.
Then in the evening we start 7 p.m. and then till Mama calls.
Okay, so in the morning that's when we're going to be having the Deba?
Yeah, the Deba.
Okay, and right after the Deba?
After the Deba, then we have the night show.
All right, Kwaku Shai.
And I'll be playing live with the Echo Play Band as well.
Oh, the Echo Play Band. That's a band that was assisting, was helping you all out in the house. Shout out to the Echo Play Band for, being on board. But who are the people that are supporting, you on this journey?
Thank
Do you want to
so
throw
much.
some shout outs to them?
My team,
Okay.
my team led by Etienne Nate, and then a couple of guys back there at home. I want to say thank you to them also, and so to my godfather, Nene Anobi Tete Mansuru. Nene Anobi Tete Mansuru is the chief of Committee 25. That's New Pram Pram. He's been so supportive, and also the Greater Accra regional minister.
Yeah.
He's basically the one hosting the event.
Oh, right. That's a good one.
She's basically the one hosting it.
Yeah.
The program is for her.
It's for her.
Yeah, she's the MP for my constituency.
Right.
She came to the National Theatre also to support me. And this one, it's her event. And so I want to say a very big thank you to Honorable Linda Obiniwa Akwele Okulu.
Okay.
She's the Greater Accra regional minister. Maone Jombo Samenyamochum. And she will be there on Friday, tomorrow, to grace the occasion and to see to the success of it. Yeah,
we can't wait. And I mean, if someone wants to help you, if someone wants to, it's last minute, but if someone wants to reach out and say that, you know what, I just want to be of help to Kwaku Shai, how do they do that?
Thank you so much. Before I go on to that, I should say a big shout out to my godfather, Samini Dagati.
One when he didn't crank
Samini
right.
is that man, that guy is a very beautiful soul.
Right.
That's how I can describe Samini.
Okay.
Yeah, God bless him so much. He's been of support. He's always been on. Anytime I call, anytime I give a message, just instantly he would
he's
reply.
right there.
Yeah. And so I want to say thank you to him. Now, I'm on social media, Kwaku Shai. All my handles are very active on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm Kwaku Shai. If you send a message through anytime, I'm active to respond. And if you want to support me also, which I need so gratefully, greatly now, 0242 030-870 0242-030-870. My doors are very, very, very open. I'll be very grateful to anybody who reaches out to, give out something for.
In life, there's always a channel that we pass through for us to reach the next level. And that very channel has been mentor. Would you say that it has been a very life-changing experience? Of course, it has been, because I've seen you and I've seen the transformation. But talk to me about that very thing that mentor did.
I think mentor it has been the facelift of my career and my brand. It has been a facelift. Now, when you step out into a place or when you meet somebody and you are introducing yourself, you don't need to talk much. Once you say, I'm the winner of TV3 Mentor, and their doors are open to you. I met a senior in the game, Akwabwa, yesterday.
Okay.
I met him yesterday and I was introducing myself. I mentioned
what
my
did you
name.
say?
I mentioned my name as Kwaku Shai, and he was still wondering. Then I said I'm the winner of TV3
Mentor.
And he sealed everything.
Yeah.
And he was so open. He congratulated me. We exchanged contacts. I mean, it's so easy like that. When you step into a studio, you mention as the winner of TV3 Mentor, and you don't need to say much.
I say that it's the ultimate singing reality show here in Ghana. Right. And I mean, any encouragement. I mean, some people, I know there's so many musicians who are looking, up to you to be a part of Mentor, the next edition too. And you have a story to tell. If you are to encourage them, right, or if you were to tell them a word or two, what would you say?
Thank you so much, Esidua. There is something in believing in yourself, right? When you believe in yourself, you are like bushfire, Hamatan bushfire. You keep burning and burning, yeah. And so you first of all have to believe in yourself and keep pushing. That is very, very, integral to yourself. It's your responsibility. Because even Jesus Christ, when he came, Bible says he was sent by God to come onto earth and to preach the gospel. When he came, knowing that he was sent by God, he didn't relax. There was no one instance where the Bible says Jesus was sitting in his house and then people came to him. No, he was always on the move. He was going out. He was preaching the word, trying to reach as much as possible. I'm sure if Jesus Christ was to come now, his work would have been easier because there's social media, there is radio. I have 30,000 followers on Facebook. It means that when I speak, instantly I'm speaking to 30,000. Jesus didn't have that, but he was always on the way, always on the road. Sometimes he was very hungry. He kept going. Sometimes himself and his disciples were very hungry. They got to a point they had to enter somebody's bush and
preach on for me.
and then take some maize and some other stuff. Yeah. And so it tells you that the journey is never going to be easy.
Exactly.
Because even Jesus didn't have it easy. And so it is your responsibility to keep preaching your word to the people for them to hear you. It is not for them to come to you in your house. And so I will tell everybody who has that zeal, who has that talent, you have it and you know what you have. You have to get out there and keep preaching it and keep pushing on so you will be seen. Once you keep doing that, the universe has no option than to, open the doors for you.
Than to open the door. Both way. That's a good one. This is a typical motivation for our listeners, this morning. And so I'm glad that you've done that. They should keep the momentum, keep the fire burning, and definitely you will reach there. There's a cue for you out there wanting to be a part of Mentor Season 15.
Yes, 15.
It's just around the corner. You may think it's very, very far away.
So it tells you I have just about 1 year to be enjoying my crown.
Oh, so very soon.
I'm trying to enjoy as much as I can.
Right. Yeah. But you're going to be all right. You're going to be fine. Thank you so much for passing through. And I want to know what after the homecoming, what's the aftermath? What should people be looking forward to? And if they want to support you, follow you through the journey, what are some of the platforms that they should do that on?
Thank you so much. Before I go on to that, there is something on my heart that I want to mention.
Right, please pour it out.
These few days, I've had the opportunity to tour the Dangbe land. I've toured from Bom to Osudoku.
Okay.
I've toured all the Dangbe, lands. And
I've seen Nungo Pampram.
Yeah.
There's Nugo.
Yeah.
There's
Nugo.
Pampram.
Yeah.
There's Ningo.
Yeah.
So
Nigo is the same as Nugo.
Oh, right.
Yeah. It's originally Nugo.
Okay.
So the prophylization made it Ningo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then there's point. Hey, help me with.
Then there's Boom. Yeah. Then there's
Osudoku.
Yeah.
Yilo Krobo.
Yeah.
And Klo.
Yeah.
Then Manye. Okay. All right. Please.
So it's
continue.
all put together. It's called Klo. Yilo Krobo and Manya Krobo. It's called Klo.
Okay.
Yeah. So 7 of the Dangbe clans, and I've toured everywhere.
Everyone. Okay.
I think that the biggest and the major problem of the Dangbe land is the road networks. Our roads are not bad. They are very bad.
They're not in good shape at all.
The linking road, the roads linking Shah Hills to Usudoku, linking Shah Hills to Adan, linking Adan to Klo, linking Ningo to Pram Pram, the inner, lanes.
Yeah.
Very, very, very bad. And I would plead with the powers that be to, pay some few attention to the Dangbe land.
Exactly.
The Dangbe covers 70% of the Greater Accra region. It tells you that 70% of the Greater Accra region is underdeveloped and the roads are very bad.
Right.
And so I'm pleading to the powers that be. I mean, with this opportunity, they should just listen and then pay a bit of attention to the roads over there. We will be good to go.
Right.
Now, social media, I'm Kwaku Shai on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, everywhere. I'm Kwaku Shai.
Kwaku Shai.
Both ways.
Both ways. Thank you so much for coming. And I'm wishing you well, God willing, tomorrow at the Doyumo Methodist Park. On the 3rd of April 2026. Kwaku Shai is having his homecoming there, Shai Hills. So please do make sure to be a part of it. We're still here, and we're going to be, maybe ending this conversation with Sole. Kwaku Shai is telling you that pray in every situation. Prayer is the key.